So we're back. Another 6 views. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing with this show is, besides rappers, we like to do a lot of behind the scenes people. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, man.
And with you, it's very special because you come from a far land away, right? To come down to the T dot or the mega city or the 6, as they call it, right?
We call it the 6 still, you know.
So, okay, let me introduce you first. So, with no further ado, we have Flash Johnson in the building. Okay,
What's going on, my brother?
Canadian city, and nearly 6 million people call the Greater Toronto Area home.
That may be the Toronto that you know, but it's not the Toronto that I know.
Yes, thank you for coming through. Okay,
Appreciate it, man.
now, I don't want to speed past the introduction, but the reason I did also is because that right there. You're from the UK. What was the first expression that you heard Toronto be called? Was it the 6 the first language you heard, or
It was a 6 to me for Drake.
Yeah,
Obviously, you know what I mean. Like we would say, Drake did put Toronto on before I actually got to this part of my career and learn about Toronto in the background.
Right.
Drake put Toronto on, so it was a 6.
Okay, so prior to that, you weren't really familiar too tough with what was going on over here, or like the UK scene in general?
Yeah, I was just more focused on what's going on in the UK scene. I've grown up in the UK scene. Obviously, we got the grime, but before grime, we had garage, and then grime stemmed from garage, and then obviously we got built our UK hip hop scene, and then when Chief Keef done drill, we got the UK drill, and then that scene started striving where it started to make money, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we got so many different genres now in the UK, and it's just crossing paths.
I'm familiar with, with the whole UK stuff, and I'm not even gonna go on the Paige yet, but with the whole UK stuff, I'm really familiar from like the Dizzy Rascal times. Who else? Who I could say that really I was onto? Skepta was like a new UK artist that started to resonate with me. You know what I'm saying? But I can say more of those times like with Dizzy Rascal and guys who came before him.
Dizzy Rascal, Wiley, Soul Solid Crew, Miss Dynamite.
Okay, yeah, Miss Dynamite as well.
We can go Lisa Mafia, Alicia Dixon. We can go way back. I mean, but don't get twisted. Those guys are still respected.
Yeah,
those guys are the OGs. Wiley's the OG. You know what I mean? Wiley has a party and doesn't turn up, and it still shows.
Really, eh?
Yeah, he didn't turn up for his own birthday party, and he still goes in.
Okay.
And it still sells out because he's had all of the rappers from the UK supporting him.
Yeah, so that brings me to another question, because we don't really have this problem yet with the Canadian scene because we haven't flourished to our full, our full potential yet. But with the American scene, there seems to be an issue with respect for the elder statesmen, right? Is that an issue that you guys see happening in the UK?
No, it's the ego. I feel that it's ego. In the UK, if you don't pay homage to those who paved the way, why are you doing this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for me, for example, if I done a video for Wiley, that's like, yo, like, man done a video for Wiley because that he calls himself the godfather of grime and nobody can take that from him.
Right.
He's the godfather. You know what I mean? Same way Giggs called himself the landlord. Do you know what I mean? Everyone knows that you got to pay homage to those. Giggs was the first, I always say he's the first, probably was one of the first street rappers, that was getting banned from shows, wasn't getting opportunities to do certain things. Feds looking up his shows, and now look, he's with Drake, bro.
Yeah,
Giggs is from Peckham. You know what I mean? And he's taken it this far. That's why they call him. That's why his album's called The Landlord. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And you can't take that away from man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Break down the UK hoods for us over here in Toronto who are not completely familiar.
You've got so many different hoods. So same way you guys got Jane the Finch, Rexdale, you got your downtown, you know what I mean? You got your reps up, reps down, you got your Scarborough, man, you know what I mean? Like, same way you've got all those. We got Brixton, Peckham. So Brixton's South London, Peckham, South London. You know what I mean? Once upon a time, Brixton and Peckham were beefing. Bear in mind, they were 10 minutes away from each other.
Okay.
But I feel their music now has helped stop that. Do you know what I mean? Because you got Sneakbo, he's from Brixton. You got Giggs, he's from Peckham. You know what I mean? But you're starting, remember, these men are making real money off music, you know? Real money. So you're gonna bump into my man's from these ends. So I feel that kind of died down, you know what I mean? But that beef was really going off when I was in school. We're talking like, I'm like 28, so we're talking like 2005, 2006, 2007, you know what I mean? Them beefs going from them times, but everyone gets, like it is, you probably had OGs that's got older now that doesn't do that, you know what I mean? So everyone just gets older. So that's South London, you got Brixton, Peckham, you got your East Londoners, you got Hackney, which is London Fields, you got your West London gang, you know what I mean? There's so many different hoods. And some of these hoods, by now, some of these hoods are like 10 minutes away from each other. But now you have internet as well, so everyone speaks a little gang. You got your little numbers gangs and it's mad.
Do they have the same colors issues over there? Is there like Bloods and Crips and all that type of stuff over there?
Nah.
So then where does usually the beef stem from when it comes to, like, besides the regular hate and all that type of stuff?
But it's like Bloods and Crips. A lot of this beef stems from your elders and it's family tree.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't tell you where that whole Brixton and Peckham beef first started from. I couldn't tell you. I've just grown up knowing that Brixton and Peckham had beef when I was growing up. They ain't got it no more that I know. I'm not really in the streets like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But from, like, I can't tell you. It's like, why has the Bloods and Crips been beefing for the last decade? Yeah. It must have started from somewhere. Someone must have done something from the opposite side and it just carried on going and carried on going. Yeah. Niggas getting dropped and dropped. It's mad.
So it's pretty much the same reasons as like any other hood.
It's the same. It's always gonna be that. You know what I mean? But music, I feel now, music in general has helped everything. Music, the internet, Instagram has helped everything.
It's brought people closer together.
Because there's too much money to get. Get me? We're making music that sells. Man are getting to leave the hood and see countries without putting a penny, taking a penny out their pocket.
Yeah, and that's in the UK's music infrastructure, right? Because I don't see that happening over here, right? For example, you have your documentary London times Toronto.
Yeah, London to Canada. So
London to Canada, too.
Yeah.
So I want to ask about part one first. Okay, but before we get to that, all right, I want to stay on what you were just talking about, men's them making crazy money from the UK scene, being able to tour and get out of their hood and stuff like that. So how does that happen?
Let's say, for example, I'm going to take you through the history from how I feel like it started. Drake, yeah? We all know Drake sees everything. Yeah. Yeah? That's why he's the owl. He's just that bird that sits in the tree. Yeah. I know he saw my documentary and I'm just waiting for him to holler at me, but we'll get to that one in a bit, yeah? Yeah. Right? But Drake sees everything. So there's an interview when you get a second with a lady called thisismax.com. Yeah?
Okay. Thisismax.com.
Crew Love was a song that I actually heard for the first time when I was on the Moment for Life video set with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, she's a DJ, yeah? She interviewed him, yeah? I used to work for years ago, but...
She interviewed Drake?
Yeah, she interviewed Drake. It was like 2007, 2005. You know what I mean, yeah? He came, he's like, yo, I watch your documentaries, like, you know, I'm on the YouTube, and, you know, you got your Sneak Bowl, you got your Art Ads, you got your Political Peak, and these were guys popping. Art Ads, obviously Art Ads still doing his thing, Peak's Political Peak, just come back now, you get me? Sneak Bowl, he's still doing his thing, but got the man them, get me, because I've worked with nearly all of them, you know what I mean? So it's like, yo man, but that Sneak Bowl tune, because Sneak Bowl had a tune, it was Sneak Bowl, let me show you the wave, yeah? And it was on, he done it over, Touch the Button. Okay. I think it was Vibes Quarto's tune, Touch the Button now, I'm touching now, and he done his version. And to this day, where that's 2000, I can't remember the date, so I'm not gonna say it, yeah? But to this day, you play that tune in a rave in London, 2019, on the bashment segment,
it's a rap.
Still going off. Yeah? So Drake co-signed, like, not co-signed, but I said Sneak Bowl's name. Drake, that's the time Drake was doing probably like the tune with Rihanna and them times, like when he was still on the come up, but he was, you know what I mean, Drake. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah, let's put him, I don't know about his followers sometimes, but let's say when he was like 15 million followers, Drake. You know what I mean? That Drake, yeah?
So he was already on, but he wasn't not where he is now.
Where he's like, what's straight now? 53 million followers. So he wasn't where he is now, but he was still Drake. So boom, he came now, done the whole Sneak Bowl thing. That was big. You feel me? But before then, I think Diddy came to London and done a tune with Skepta and what's the girl's called?
Was it After More Life you're talking about?
Went down when he said hello, good morning.
Oh,
Diddy
that's a
Dirty
Diddy
Money.
track. That's
yeah, but he done a remix with Skepta in London, and he's walking through the whole of London, with security guards,
That's like 2012 then, I would say.
Now I mean, so Diddy jumped on Grime, Then Drake done the whole Sneak Mo co-sign thing, And then I don't know what happened with that. And then Krept and Conan, they done a tune with Rick Ross, Certified, on that album, Long Way Home.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So that's when, and it was sick to see that because I worked with Krept and Conan on their come up. I was there when they first signed their first deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With Virgin, I filmed that. It's still online now, I think. So if you check that out. I mean, I used to run a company called Urban Flash back in the days. But so the UK's been getting it. America's been tapping it, But it's only just now, I read the last 4 years, I feel like people's really saying, yo, there's money out here.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, then Drake done a thing with, worked with Skepta. Then Drake done a thing with, now he's working with gigs.
Yeah, he works for gigs a lot.
Do you know what I mean? So people seeing there's money, there's things to be made.
2010.
What's that?
That's when Diddy came out with that album, the Dirty Money album. So the
when did he do the
Hello, Good Morning is 2010.
The remix with Skepta?
No, I don't know about the remix, but that's around that time frame. So we're talking about 2011 maybe when that remix maybe or maybe late 2010, right? So from that time, that's when the UK man's been bubbling, is what you're saying.
We've been bubbling before then.
I know that
but
before
I feel
then.
that's when not just Canada, because I'm this section, I'm gonna class Canada as the States. I'll just put it together, right? But that's when the North America and America section really saw the UK. Yeah. That's when did he start fucking with? And they probably, I might be wrong. There might be someone before then, so correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm saying from my experience, when I was in my house in my bedroom, and I'm seeing. This was when GRM Daily, because GRM Daily is one of the biggest platforms in the UK,
Okay.
Right, we'll get to that when you're ready. But this when GRM Daily put it up, and I was on there every day religiously. That was like my music bible, yo. I don't read newspapers, but I used to go on GRM every day. You know, every day.
Okay.
Wow, Skepta's got a tune with Diddy. No, this is mad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I live, breathe, and eat and sleep the UK music industry. So it's like, yo, Skepta's got a tune with Diddy. Alright, cool. The UK's getting on now. Then Drake and Sneak Mo, raw. The UK's getting on now. Then Rick Ross and Krept and Conan, and I think they had it with Janae Aiko on the album, but that was more when it was kind of really more on. But like Rick Ross, but to me it's like, raw. Rick Ross is working with the Mandem, like from the end. It's like, alright, cool. Alright, cool. Like I remember messaging Conan like, yo, that's sick. Like, that's sick. You know what I mean? So and then from there, look.
Yeah.
Touching in, you cannot be an artist. Don't care where you're from. Can't be an artist from America and not come into the UK.
No, it's a must.
French Montana, Steph London.
So let me fast forward before we go back. Okay, you have the documentary that's out now, London to Canada 2.
We did no offend. When I started my journey to Toronto, I didn't realize the impact the city would leave on me. There's someone that's been there from the start up until now. He goes.
Yeah.
So part one, what's part one about?
People kept saying to me, "Oh, what's part one? Part one. Part one was a CD."
Okay.
Right. Part one weren't meant to happen. It just happened that documentary. So, if we bring it backwards, in late 2017, Banana Coach, OVO basketball coach, called me because I met him in Dubai.
Yeah, he's in a documentary part two.
Yeah, so I met him in Dubai. He was like, "Yo, like I do some work at Presser." I was like, "Cool," but I was like, "Yeah, I want to work at Presser. Get me," but I don't even know if this was when Canada Goose was. I can't remember. But I was like, "Cool." Took his number, but I was filming an event in Dubai. Cool, done that. And then he calls. I was in Ghana shooting, and he calls me like, "Yo, my boy Northside Benji's in town. He wants a video." To me, I'm like, "Bro, I'm coming from Ghana. I need to, you go away, I need to get the bag in it. Like, whatever. Alright, say the shoot, have a tune, tune dope, wrote a treatment, done. Cool. 3 days later, Benji had the video.
Right.
Tell me why when we put the video up, why my phone's just doing loops. Like I felt like a chick that put a sexy picture up. Like word, my phone's I'm like, work one. Yo man, where you from? Like, I want a video. I'm like, yeah, I'm a man. As soon as man hit me in my DMs, I don't care who you are. You could have no followers. I'm hitting you. I'm trying to get to the back. So, like, I'm like, yo, give us your number. And then I'm seeing 416. I'm like, where you from? They're like, I'm from Toronto. I'm like, alright. 1 man, I'm from Toronto. 2 man, I'm from Toronto. 3 man, I'm from Toronto. By the 4th man, I'm like, yo, what's going on in Toronto? There's money out there for me. So I was like, alright, cool. I'm booking my ticket to Toronto, yeah?
Yeah.
So I called in a couple of man. You know, you got some jokers, rare, but this is my first introduction to the scene. So I said, I'm booking my ticket to Toronto. I was stunting. I always do it with flats. I always don't book it straight away. I say, and it gets to the point where there's only so much you can say, you might as well do.
Yeah.
So hustled up the money, boom, booked my ticket. Then I started using the internet. Yo, Toronto, I'm on the way, I'm coming. Get me, done photo shoots. Then said, fuck it, I'm gonna do something called the Big Six Cypher where I'm gonna get a certain man on there. And there was a guy called, there's a guy that hit me for a video, his name's Foreign.
For me, there's someone that's been there from the start up until now. He goes by the name of Foreign. He's an up-and-coming artist raised in Hamilton, Ontario.
And that's like my bro now when I'm in the city. And he hit me, and you know when
He's the Ottawa gentleman. Sorry to interrupt you. He's the Ottawa gentleman, or no?
No, Foreign.
Hamilton.
He's from Hamilton, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's from Hamilton, yeah. So Foreign hit me. He's like, yo, I want a video, rare. I think he said, he'll laugh. He said I aired him first time, and he hit me again. He's like, yo, there's no one in Toronto that does videos like this, yeah. I was like, yeah, cool, let's do it. But then, you know, when you kick it off someone, I was like to him, yo, I'm not gonna call them bitches. I'm like, where's the women at? Yeah. Yo, where's the women at when I come to the city? And he's like, yo, yeah, boom, like, share me girls, and you know what I mean, man was just gassed, innit?
Yeah.
So we just checked in every couple of days, you get me, like, what's good? And he just followed me through the journey while I was in London doing photo shoots, and I came out here and I linked him. And then, like, we were just holding it down since then. And then he helped me put the CD together, I helped me put the Big Six Cypher together, a couple of his brethrens, because I knew a couple man and heard a couple man, but I needed a couple more, so he gave 22, he get me from Hamilton, X from Hamilton. There's a guy called Justice, he's from Toronto. Megs, that's my guy now, he's from London, but he lived out here. And then Foreign, so yeah, I think it's 5 of them. Correct me if I missed someone, I'm sorry, yeah. So that we done the Big Six Cypher, and put that out, put down the CD. We done the CD as well, and I put just like everyone that done videos for at that time is on the CD, and then and also like there's a client on there that I didn't do videos, but I like their music, I like the vibe I put on there. And just put on Spotify, just to see the reaction. Yeah, you know what I mean. And we got a good reaction, and I just built my following. I just experienced the city, and I shot a couple videos out as well.
Right.
I mean, drug dealer, all types of shit, kidnappings, all types of shit. The shit goes down. You know what I mean? How do you survive through this shit?
Get me, and that was it.
Wow. So now with the documentary, right? That one that's out now.
London Canada 2.
Right. Tell me the process of making that. Like how is the process of? Because I see you have Thoroughbred on there. You have a few artists that are from here, and then you spoke to a few artists over there. You know what I mean? So how long did that come together?
With the documentary, yeah, that wasn't the plan. So when I came here the first time, remember, I came here, I knew 3 people. Yeah. I knew Northside Benji, I didn't know Foreign, but I knew Foreign to say that. I knew Foreign, I knew Banana Coach. Right. Canada's a big fucking country, bro.
It is.
I'm from London, yeah? I've just booked a house, booked a car, put some money in my pocket and came out here. Yeah. And people said they're gonna book videos, but I wasn't sure who's serious. Like you see the documentary, you know what I'm saying? I had 8 videos and I lost 4. Bro, do you know how much it cost me to come out here?
I don't know, like for the people from the outside.
I'm not gonna say how much it cost me, but it cost a lot to come out and do what I do. Yeah. So when I lost 4 videos, it was hurtful, and it's in the documentary.
So let me stop you for a quick second. I don't want to be too evasive, but for the people from the outside view who are like trying to make shit happen, and you know they're like, we're gonna chase our dreams, but they just feel like, okay, well, I'm hot, so this is how it's gonna happen. if you don't mind giving some of these numbers of what it costs to like, take a plane trip over, you know what I'm saying? All those, like,
I'm just gonna say, check Skyscanner, check Airbnb, check Turo, yeah, and add up all the numbers.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna say to you, because one thing I say to you is it's taste. I could have gone and stayed in Motel 6
or a fucking hostel or something.
Yeah, in a hostel. You know what I mean? But I'm about comfortability. What's the point of working so hard and not? I'm gonna say I live luxury, but being comfortable.
Yeah.
Get me? Living in. I come from a middle class house. My mum and my dad both have good jobs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit and say you're from the hood. Like, no, my mum and dad have both good jobs. They just don't give me. They didn't give me money after being 16.
Yeah.
And my dad's a mechanic, so I learned just how to hustle. Like of him. So it's like, if you're not prepared to risk, because what I done was a risk, bro.
Yeah.
I could have lost every single penny. Yeah, I had a good holiday. Don't get twisted. It was a good experience. But I could have lost every single penny.
Yeah.
Cool, I broke even, but I lost every single penny. So it's the fact that you got to be prepared to cross the water if you want to do. If you're a young director, and I'm going to look in the camera. If you're a young director and you want to do what I've done, it doesn't have to be in Canada. It could be in America. It could be even flipping in your next city.
Yeah.
You got prepared to take the fucking L, because you know what I mean. At first, build your name. Now I don't come across the water to do videos without handling my business beforehand.
Yeah.
Now I mean, this time I handle my business beforehand, but them times you don't know me, so why are you gonna handle business with me and even think that I'm gonna fucking come?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's taken me a year, bro. It's taking me a year right now to get to where I am for man to trust me. So when we're talking about the whole thoroughbred and stuff like that, and work with them and get them in the documentary.
Stop doing that sucker shit. Stop hating on one another. You know what I mean? Acknowledge each other and watch everybody else.
Anything that Northside Benji drops, I listen. That's my guy. And I'm a fan of. First and foremost, he's my guy.
Yeah.
But I'm a fan of his music. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm a fan of the music. So I heard he was on 101 with Thoroughbred, but Thoroughbred's locked up at this time. You know what I mean? But I didn't know that, so I just thought, who's this track? Man's driving down summertime. You get me? I think just come from one of my shorty's houses, so you don't know in the morning time I was feeling good.
About a year ago.
101. It was about summertime, just for summertime. Yeah. So I'm driving down, flipping. I got my windows down. It's hot summer days. Yeah, you're gonna laugh. I tell you this. I'm listening to 101. Speeding. Boom! I get hit by the feds.
Whoa.
For speeding. Yeah. But that's how dope the music was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I felt it, and I was like, yo, I need to work at Thoroughbred. I hit up Champion, Benji's cousin, big up Champ. Said, yo, how can I get in touch with Thoroughbred? He's like, yo, he's in jail, but hit his manager up, said, yo, I'm coming back in summer. Because when I left the first time, I missed the country, I missed Canada so much. 3 days after me being back into London, I booked my ticket to come back.
Wow.
That's how much I saw something in the city. This before I thought the documentary. I was like, raw, I love the women, you know what I mean? 'Cause I love my women. Farrah's my guy, it was a good experience.
Yeah, it was a dope vibe.
Free dope vibe. The clubs was like, yo, I'm coming back. I came back July, I think, yeah? I went to London, done what I do, travelled, whatever, and I came back, linked up with Dred, done 101. I went to Ardwick.
Yeah.
You feel me? Ardwick, went to Ardwick, we done 101, linked Benji, done the driving scenes. That went off sick. You know what I mean? We put that out. Then I was like, then obviously I had loads of footage. You know what I mean? I had just loads of footage in that. And then it's really...
So you shot that video?
Yeah, 101,
That's a dope video, man.
Shorty bout the bread, getting the stacks off in Giuseppe Hill. Fuck your vibe, I'm trying to feel how that belly
man. Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. So we had loads of footage, and then I think in October, that's when I said to myself, yo, I'm gonna do a documentary, London, Canada 2. You know what I mean? Like the documentary, because I feel like there's so much talent in the city, but it's not leaving. And the main reason for me coming was I wanted to get Canadian artists on the UK platforms.
Right.
And a year later, I'm the guy. You know, fuck it, I'm gonna say, you can't get onto a UK platform if you're a Canadian artist if you don't go through me. Right now.
So you mean you're the link to the Grime TVs and the mixtape radios,
Mixtape Madness, Link Up TV, just to get your music onto the channels. I'm the connect, and that's what I want it to be. Yeah, and a year ago I wouldn't have said that, but do you check the history, check the internet?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's certain videos I haven't even shot that I've got onto the UK video platforms.
Okay.
It's just out of love.
They're just
They
expecting
reach out,
ready for
yo,
it.
yeah, boom, here, this, boom, on the channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the channel likes your music, they're on the channel.
Wow. So, give me a good one where you're like, holy, this is the best.
I went
time
Colombia,
of my
bro.
motherfucking life.
I went
Colombia,
to Colombia, bro.
Okay.
I'm from South London. I went to fucking Colombia, like 21-hour flight. But I went to Colombia.
Sick.
And then shot a video, but where we shot the video was on an island. Do you know what I mean? Like, better than Dubai was good, but it might sound like Ross, but it's Dubai. But Dubai is normal because when everyone shoots in Dubai.
Yeah.
But when you're shooting in Colombia, when I'm directing the video and the model don't talk English, the artist don't even talk English.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But that was a dope experience. Even New York. But I think the most good one was well going to Jamaica. I said to myself, I want to go to New York and Jamaica off the back of the camera. That was my goal. I went to New York and Jamaica within the space of 2-3 weeks off the back of the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's dope to me because like I am Jamaican, my background's Jamaica, so the fact I can go back to my home country off the back, and I might be going back there in a week or two. So those are good experiences, man. Just to see the world.
Yeah. And even touching on that with this Toronto scene out here, there's a lot of similarities between, there's a lot of Jamaican influences over here in Toronto.
Jamaican, African.
Yeah. So, is that the main thing that brings the two places together, Toronto and the UK, or do you see more things that are similar?
It's just similar. Like, I feel comfortable there. I know how to maneuver. Don't get too comfortable in Toronto, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Don't come to Toronto and think you can really be out here flossing, because it's not gonna happen. You feel me, yeah? But it's just similar. You guys, the only thing that's different is the way you talk and the way and the side of you're driving the wrong side of the road. But that could be a debate. That's the wrong
side of the road.
That's a debate. That's the African saying Ghanaian jollof rice and Nigerian jollof rice. Like, it's gonna be the same debate. You know what I mean? I feel like you like drive on the wrong side of the road. You know what I mean? Same way Africans will say, well, Ghanaians will say my jollof rice is better, and the Nigerians will say, no, it's the same debate. So I mean, but yeah, I feel like Toronto and UK has a lot of similarities, and I just feel like with the Toronto rap culture, it can go somewhere, but it needs to leave Toronto.
Yeah, that's the consensus that I've been, we all know this already. I've spoken about this on previous pieces of content and stuff, but even through your document.
In my time back from Toronto, I've noticed the Toronto rap culture has been channeling ears with a few UK artists. I went down to see Young Tory in a recording session while he was in the UK.
Documentary. A lot of the people who you were speaking with, for example, when you were speaking with Candy K, or when you were speaking with Thoroughbred, anybody, they're all the same thing, saying you gotta leave first.
And you lot do, the Toronto artists will do a lot better in the UK than America.
So you saying the UK is welcoming to Toronto artists?
Yeah, now they are.
Okay, and they weren't before.
I wouldn't say they know it before, but when I was doing my whole Canadian thing, right, and I'm not gonna throw no one under the bus, but some people weren't fucking with it. You feel me? In the UK,
yeah,
some people weren't fucking with that. I'm not really trying to be fucking with the Canadian thing, like, get me UK, but I felt something. I don't invest my time and money in something I don't feel something.
Yeah.
A year later, man are calling me like, yo, that Northside Benji track, Confessions, hard. I'm like, yeah, bro, come on.
What about some of these? And I'm gonna bounce around a little bit, right? What about some of these allegations that artists are making from over here? Young Gucci Glow. I don't know if you ever heard of that artist, right? I can't even believe for the amount of people who I keep track of in this music scene that I could just pull these names out. But like, artist Young Gucci Glow hit me up back before. He had a track called he has a track called Nike Tracksuit.
Yeah.
Nike tracksuit. We giving out smoke. We will ask you. Running deep. Got more seats than a classroom.
And then there was a next man's over there who had a track called In My Tracksuit, right?
I clap rounds in my tracksuit.
Yeah.
Clap house in my
shit
track. Heady
goes
one.
hard.
Heady one. Kenny All Star. Big up Kenny All Star. And Heady one.
Yeah. So, what them mans were claiming is that those guys stole the drip from us Toronto mans.
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I don't know Eddie. I know you're Kenny, but I couldn't tell you.
And there's been other allegations of
but that's
yo,
how
them mans took
that's
our
what,
shit.
That's what I'm saying when they say Drake stole them man's. Drake stole my man's stuff, or Drake done this. Bro, it's recycled.
So what about in the UK? Because we're hearing these complaints here from like from the Toronto side. Yo, the mans are taking our fucking style, dog. Right? But in the UK, are you guys seeing videos over here and saying, yo, them motherfuckers?
I don't know if UK's really on with Toronto. I feel like I'm on with Toronto because I know what's going on.
Yeah.
I get Canadian followers even if it's 1 or 2, I get Canadian followers every day. You know what I mean? I think 40% of my Instagram now is Canadian.
Crazy.
You feel me? Before it was just English. So it's like I don't feel them man are on. That's why I done the documentary to show people like, yo, Canada's got talent, you know. Don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So even the girls, like we got like in the documentary says
Okay, last couple of questions I have for you. Something that has always been on my mind because we deal with a lot of hood shit over here in Toronto, and we have a big issue. In 2018, we had the highest amount of gun violence, or the highest amount of murders. Not just gun violence, but murders. Period. Right, record amount, highest since 1991. Okay, so I have a 2-part question. What do you think, as far as with the Toronto, from what you've been around and what you've seen, what do you think that we can do to bring our gun violence down, or our violence down to where you don't have the same years last year?
Fuck the politics. Thoroughbred said it the best. Fuck the politics.
Yeah.
He said in the documentary, if you're gonna, then Thoroughbred and Benji said it, yeah. Keep the. I can't remember the exact quote like how they both said it, yeah, off the top of my head, but keep the music in the music, keep the streets in the street.
What's stopping Toronto from being the next stop? I feel everybody in Toronto, a lot of people in Toronto need to put their feelings to the side and focus on the business, man.
Yeah.
We've got a beautiful city.
Yeah. I remember that segment. Also, the other part of my question is, in the UK, and I don't know if this is just a internet rumor, the cops don't carry guns. Is that true?
Yeah.
So
Only
how
uptown. When you go uptown, you get the red police.
Okay, so break that down to me, because we're out here, and a lot of the audience who watch us are Toronto mans or Toronto people, period, right? So not everybody has traveled, like myself. I haven't been out there. I have no idea.
Yeah.
So the ones uptown, is that uptown meaning the bad areas?
No, Central London. So it's that SWAT team and that.
Okay.
You feel me? SWAT police. But yeah, police don't carry guns. I don't ask me why. Yeah, we have a gun crime, but I don't think it's as heavy as Toronto.
Really?
A lot of man in Toronto, a lot of man in London, it's more knife crime. London's more knife crime. Where Toronto, you know what I mean?
Mans are popping off. Wow. So do you think that's attributed to the fact that the cops don't have guns, or is it just a less of an influx of guns that come into the UK?
You know what it is, bro? I'm like, I'm not in I'm in the streets, but I keep myself away from that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I don't know. Hear me? I saw my first in the city.
In this city?
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Live. That's the first time I seen one.
That's crazy, because like you've been to so many places in the world, and and Canada is still relatively a safe country, and you know, Toronto, they consider one of the safest places in the world, but there's a misconception that goes on in a lot of ways, right? So for you to be in areas in the UK and you've had your incidents, and the first time you're seeing this here,
been places where it's being shot up, but like I said, I don't surround myself around that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just like, yo,
that's crazy. Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want to get into my conspiracy bag, because
I don't want to get into it too much.
Yeah, because just the fact that like those two dynamics are happening, right? I'm not saying that knife crime is like, or murderers, any murderer.
They're both grimy.
They're both grimy, but like the fact that you guys have cops that don't have guns and you have less gun violence, we have a society like the United States and Canada, which is a very gun happy culture, and the quote unquote what they call criminals and the police, you know what I'm saying, are both banging out most of the time, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just a weird dynamic to see, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is, but it's wherever you go. That guns everywhere.
Yeah. What about for people who are getting into directing? What would you give as far as advice for like a shorty who's looking at this now?
Find what you want to do. Find your market. Conquer it. I found my market in Canada. When I first came, I said, I don't want to go straight to the industry.
Yeah.
I wanna fuck with the streets. I wanna prove to the streets that I got this. Before I try to jump on the OVO, look at me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That I wanna get into the streets. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I've been there. It's my 4th time. Yeah, I put my work in on the streets visually. Yeah. Like visually, like my videos. I've been in the hoods and shot videos. Got videos coming now. You get me? So I put my work in visually on the streets. You feel me? So it's like now, if say for example tomorrow, oh no, someone from OVO hit me and said, "Yo, you see what you're doing in the city? Come over, rare." But outside, depends on what the deal is. Depending on what they're offering me. But I'm still going to the streets. Still going to the streets and doing what I got to do visually for these artists, because I feel like people use the streets, leave the streets, and not come back to the streets. So imagine I signed the deal and then I went living my life, and then the deal didn't go right, and I'm like, yo, Toronto, I'm back in the city, what's good? You didn't remember us when you was rocking with Drake. Yeah. So I'm one of those ones. When I'm in London, I'm in the streets, and I mean that we're directors, and yeah, we get different budgets, but if I can help someone, why not?
Yeah.
And the love, I feel the love you get from the streets, the love I get out here, is different to the love I get in London. It's like it's genuine. Oh, Flash, like movies only, man. Yeah. Yo, like man, come here, Flash. You want weed? You want drink? I'm like, yo, like it's just love, innit? And I like feeling that love. You get me? Because it's like it's genuine love. Like, yo, you come from the UK to fuck with us, like. You know what I mean? I fuck with you.
Where do you see the UK as well as the Toronto scene being in the next 5 years?
I see Toronto being next up. Yeah, like I said in the documentary, by 2020, Toronto's gonna be there.
Okay. Fully. The new Atlanta, you're saying?
Yeah, Toronto's gonna be there, but by 2020, you know what I mean? I feel like they need more females, but females are slowly on my radar. Obviously, Candy K. We got Damn Duchess, but right now,
Shorty Raw.
Fucking with Goldie London.
Goldie London.
Virgin Juice. I ain't trying to. What you say? I ain't got some no pussy in no condo. And the way she I'm like, yo, this chick's wildin'. This chick is wildin'.
Big up Goldie London.
Yeah, big up Goldie London. We need to work soon, man. But yeah, like there's those are the 3 girls that's on my radar, and and I know there's probably more, but. Like,
there's definitely a bunch of females out here doing their thing.
But those are the ones that's making noise.
Or ladies doing their thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's doing for me. And I don't look at people that just making noise, because there's some artists that ain't making noise. There's a guy called Capo. I'm shooting a video for. Check out his tune Snow.
Yeah, I know Capo. He was on one of our lists.
We're doing the video to Want Me. You get me? It's like, but Capo's cold. You know what I mean? So there's so many artists, and the thing I want to be, if I could be an A&R and take certain, I'm gonna just use the OVO for example, yeah. So say for example, they saw what I was doing and said, yo, A&R for us, bring some new talent from the city, yeah. I want to take talent from Toronto, A&R them, and make them bust in the UK, and then bring them to America. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. There's certain talent I want to take from the UK and then bring from Toronto, bring them to the UK.
That's dope. That's
the plan. That's the actual plan. So I want to shoot videos, but I don't want to be shooting videos for the rest of my life. I want to be able to direct bigger sets and help artists, but it's got to stem from somewhere. So for right now, Catch me in every hood shooting videos. No politics, just catch me shooting and showing love.
Catch flash in a hood near you.
Like shooting and showing love. I'm not involved. I'm from London. I don't care. Just give me good music.
Yeah, man.
And let's work.
I'm digging that, man. I'm really liking. I like the vibe that you present. You know what I'm saying? I like the drive, and I like the fact that you're an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? You recognize entrepreneurialism. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Flash Johnson in the building, man.
Movies only, man.
Movies only in the motherfucking building. Yo, thank you for coming through, brother.
I appreciate it, brother. Like, you know what? I appreciate you for reaching out to me, because like, I didn't know where to actually go. Just for press on this side of the water. Yeah, I got the flyers and all that stuff like that, but to press, so I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man, we're trying to do our thing to make sure that we're adding on to the culture, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta let them know. Land of the Canada 2, the documentary is out now on Worldstar Hip Hop via Mixtape Madness. It's a 51-minute documentary, so get your food, get your popcorn, and you can see everything we spoke about in the journey from then until now.
Yeah. Like he said, Comment Gang, I suggest that you take in that documentary. It's very, very dope. Very good work on that, brother.
A lot of work into it, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Flash Johnson, movies only. 6 views.
We've got 6 views, man.
Yeah. Hey, how y'all doing? Don't forget to like and leave your comments below. And if you like videos like this, as well as others on our channel, please remember to subscribe to the channel, as well as hit the notification bell so you'll know when we're dropping new videos daily.